What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
And ahoy and welcome. This is your boy Kurix _ Tupper, and today is May 22, 2025, a Thursday. It's now 11:49, and the pre-show for the 6-1 indie showcase is about to start. The proper show will start at around 12 midnight Philippine Standard Time, but the show is about to start, so let me switch to the watch party. Let me remove this first. Well, I didn't have the time to start the stream properly. Oh no. And let me turn this on. There you go. I'm Kurix, a Filipino variety streamer based in the Philippines, and into a variety of games from RPGs to indie games. And this is the wonderful folks at 6-1 Indie Showcase reached out to us and asked us to become a co-streamer. And I was also looking for other indie game showcases, and it just fell right on my lap. And of course, we will have to pick it up. We will have to do it anyway, so it's better off that we got invited properly. So some assets here are provided by the PR marketing agency from what company is that again? Let me check. It's almost showtime. So if so, but first, let's see. Check out. Will there be an early preview? In PD's plans now. It is Play Now pre-show.
Friends, family, and fellow members of my coop, welcome to another edition of PT's
It's
Play
basically
Now
from
pre-show.
Vicarious PR
I'm your host
and publishing.
PT. If you're new here, you
What?
might be wondering why
What
a
was the name?
pigeon skeleton is on your screen. And why the hell was there a countdown to a countdown? Well, to that
Yeah.
I say, deal with it.
Deal with
Embrace
it.
Just like you can embrace these 7 recently launched indie games that might have flown under your radar.
Ooh.
I'd like to begin our relationship with some action.
Relationship.
Snowy slopes, big knockouts. But as Billie Eilish once said, birds of a feather, we should stick together. So, let's start the festivities with another mighty little pigeon, shall we?
Oh, will this indie games also appear in the showcase, or it is exclusively outside of it? But okay, let's start with the reaction. Then maybe we can do the introduction when we are about to end the stream. Gugu Pizza. Okay. Hello everyone. I have limited the redeems to only a handful ones, so we can focus on the to the actual game event, so it wouldn't intrude so much. So the redeems will resume after this event. So you're basically a pizza delivery pigeon. What a weird game. And it's a platformer, side-scrolling platformer. You have to also avoid the electricity on the lines. Welcome in, Andy. Who else is here? Gugu Pizza. 122. What? So they're basically already released titles. Well, they are right. I'm not aware of those games. This one is more of a, of course, skating game. I'm also not aware of this game. That is what is good about showcases like this. You get to discover new games that you might not particularly are interested or not under your genre. This is not my genre, sports games. But that's kind of cool, no? NB Ishi, welcome. Kurohiro, yon. Panood while break time sa work. Lonely Mountains, No Riders, out now. Game Pass and on Steam. I thought this one I have seen this on Twitter. This is like Punch Out, but with food. I didn't know that it's already out. I thought this was just a demo. If you guys have encountered Punch Out before, yeah, this is Punch Out. What the? You're punching food monster. Artichoke. Sushi. Pizza. Leftovers KO. Check it out on Nintendo Switch and on Steam.
Violent yet tasty. Leftovers are essential before setting off on a
Violent
grand
but
adventure.
tasty.
Sometimes an adventure is all about
Welcome in,
self-reflection,
Kuro.
coming to
Atari,
terms
hello,
with the
and
past.
good evening.
But if you ask some of the minds behind
Cosmosama,
Helldivers
thank you for
2
checking
Battlefield
in.
or
Invisible,
World
may
of
bago na
Warcraft,
namang ihulog si
adventure
Kurik
means
sa
crossing
high-rise
around
buildings.
the coast.
I don't know about that. Oh, this one, what is this?
Welcome to Alderwood Island. Now's the best time to join us and experience the wonder we call home.
Should I open the closed captions, or I should just let it
Horses
out?
are our pride and joy.
Oh, it looks like a simulation
It's
game.
the perfect season to saddle up, hit the trails, and take in the breathtaking sights.
Wait, it's a bit loud.
And now we bring you an update about the
And you're currently watching us officially Enco Stream 6-1 Indie Showcase. this May 22, 2025. The official event starts at 12 midnight, which is around 4 minutes and 30 seconds. These ones are the past indie games that have probably flew under everyone's radar, and true enough, I'm watching them and I haven't even checked them out. Well, except for that leftover food punch out indie game, Equinox Homecoming. But I think this is already released out now on Steam.
Aging is partly the wisdom of understanding which memories you should cherish and which ones
I think this one I have seen this. This is more of an artistic, narrative-heavy game. I think I've encountered this a few times. I saw this on Lurkit and Keymailer, but I guess it's not really for me, so I didn't request for access to it. You know, it's a bit. Look at that. It's one of those artistic puzzle type of games. I'm probably not the key demographic for it. But maybe guys, if you are into this, yeah. This is already out. Point and click, puzzle, strategy, narrative heavy, somewhat artistic. It's Laylo? What? A weird little RPG where you go to prison and cut off people's faces. What? That's an RPG? I like muffles, but I'm not even going to pretend that I know how to write a proper testimonial. What the? And this is why this is called Indie Space. Episode 2 is here. I don't even know what the episode 1 is. Episode 3 is out on June 6. So it's basically a turn-based game. Episode 1 is free. Oh, there you go. It's free. Maybe you are curious as to what the game is like. You can check it out.
Muffle's life sentence brings back some fond memories of my time on Rikers Island. Hope you're doing well, Big Jim. Stay strong. One thing I've learned from my past is how to put up a fight. It's a trait I share with the devs behind Fraymakers. In fact, I might have even bugged them for an assist reveal trailer.
Fraymakers. What the? Is that a platypus? A muscle-bound platypus? Is this... Huh? In a fighting game? From different franchises? V joined the Fraymakers. Ah, yeah. I think I heard this before. Most of the characters in this, like, Smash-like game are various indie game characters. I think this one is the Octodad. Okay. What do you call these kinds of games? I don't think it's just fighting game. Eh? Arena, it's not. Is it arena fighter? At least with roguelikes, I know what they are called. Action roguelikes, roguelites. But for fighting games like this, Brawlhalla is also like this. So of course, Super Smash Brothers is the one that popularized these kinds of fighting games. Fraymakers. Okay.
It seems the sun is setting on our time.
Okay, the show is about to start. They will be now featuring games that are soon to be released. 6-1 Indie Showcase. Oh, world premiere. So what game is this? Showtime's about to start. World premiere. From the creators of In Stars and Time, which I haven't tried out. Every day I forget to dwell on. Of course, you should keep your expectations reasonable. They are independent game studios. But if I see something like almost similar to Clear Obscure Expedition 33, of course, we will be excited for it. So what is this? A point-and-click adventure? A narrative-heavy one? Search, look around. Probably a narrative-heavy one, more into point-and-clicks. Hey, Krogot! Hidden objects. Yes, hidden objects. Coloring book game. I don't know, but it seems like you are restoring color. Truth scraper. Insert disc 5.
Hello everyone, I am Adrian, also known as Insert Disc 5.
Okay,
and
so
you have just seen
this kinds
the
of
world premiere my next game, Truth Scrapper.
Okay,
You may
now
perhaps
she
know
will
me from my
discuss what the
earlier
game is all
Time
about.
Loop RPG and Stars in Time, but this is not about her. This is about this new project, a visual novel about magic,
Visual
about memories,
novel.
about toxic lesbians. If that sounds interesting to you, you can follow the development
Okay.
along by wishlisting the game on Steam and by signing up for the mailing list. Thank you so much to 6-1
So
Indie
that's
for giving me
why-
the opportunity to introduce this game to you and for all of their hard work making this showcase possible. Now sit back, relax, wishlist every single game that you see, and enjoy the show.
Well, I would suggest that wishlist only the games you are interested in, but if you are really in support of indie games, as in like all of the indie games, why not, right? 6-1 Indie Showcase.
What's going on, folks? Welcome to the 6-1 Indie Showcase, the only indie game showcase that will straight up tell you we do not have Silksong. We don't have that Keeley level clout.
But what we do have is a ton of killer indies.
At least they're self-aware.
We're stoked to kick off the big summer season with a bang. Expect exclusive looks, world premieres, and as you saw in the pre-show, even more games you can play today.
Big thanks to Adrian for
But
kicking
it's
off
pretty
the main
gutsy
show
to
with
start
your first look at
their
Truth
world
Scrapper.
premiere, the
Following up on
Truth
the
Scrapper.
award-winning Time Loop RPG and Stars in Time, Truth Scrapper is a visual
You know
novel
what? I
with
got curious
distinct
about
branching
the
paths,
Time Loop
multiple endings,
RPG.
and toxic lesbians. Don't worry, Kyle. I'm told they're super nice.
The only thing I worry about is people not wishlisting games. Once the show wraps up today, you'll be able to dig into the 6-1 Indie Showcase Steam event to support all the games you're about to see. We've also expanded the Steam event to include a bunch of additional indies on our radar.
Oh,
So be sure to check out
okay.
demos,
So we
graphs,
will
and discounts, and
be
again,
looking
wishlist.
forward to
Also
various
teamed up with
independent
Game On
games.
And Lupus. So later on in the show, we'll hear from the wonderful Coco Confession.
Yo, Tito
on how you can
Zone,
support
good
a cause that's
good evening.
personally
We are
pretty close to my
currently
heart.
watching the 6-1
All right,
Indie
I think we
Showcase.
covered everything. More games?
More games.
Let's dive into some lush action with a killer JRPG and one of the
JRPG.
most stunning dungeon crawlers you'll ever see.
Okay. Maybe I should add this to JRPG. Third base? You don't easily use the term JRPG if your game isn't turn-based. Or it's an action RPG. Why do they call it? More like Souls, Scrolls like. Kasi it's a first-person horde survival game, similar to Doom. This is a JRPG. Okay, let's take notes of it. Shadows of Chroma Tower. Okay. Shadows of Chroma Tower. Join the playtest. There's a playtest. This one I am following this on Twitter. I find the art style and the character. She looks badass, but she's a softie. Look at that. And I like the swordplay. Look at that. It's pixel graphics, and then when you go inside buildings, it turns into that kind of graphics. And then I think she's also, there you go, Mama Bunny. Here you go. Look at her face. But I think she's going to take care of it. But parang imagine an assassin. And look at that, oh. Pixel graphics with passion. See, look at that. Look at that. This one is I'm following this one. I've already wishlisted this. Artist's Impact. Dungeon crawler. No ba yan? Sikat sa Japan pa rin yung mga ganyan. This one... I don't know. ...3D platforming game. Okay. I'm not too big into indie 3D platforming games. I have seen a couple, but... again, at the end of the day, we have our own preferences. Not because I am mostly into indies means that I will eat up everything. Of course, you still have your own preferences. Speedrun arcade levels. Okay. What? 1,000 deaths? Play the demo. Wishlist 1,000 deaths on Steam. Okay, fair
Much
enough.
love to the New York City locals, Pariah Interactive. We played an early build of 1,000 Deaths eons ago at Play NYC.
But
Great to have them on the show.
it's good that they have demos, so you can check it out.
This is actually something Mike experienced when our next game landed on our desk.
Hello, this is my 100th time recording this. I am Osto from New Future Kids, and I'm working on Bobo Bay, a pet simulation game where you collect, accessorize, and train little creatures to compete in races and other competitions.
Okay.
So here's a new look at the game. Please wish us on Steam and join the Discord.
So it's like Tamagotchi. Looks cute. Bobo Bay. New Future Kids. Bobo Bay's showcase debut. Okay. Sabi bigla. Okay. 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 So it's also a racing game. But I guess if you are like, if you grew up with Roblox, you might appreciate the presentation of the game. I don't know, the tone is all over the place. Well, is it all over the place, or I might just be too harsh on the game? Again, be reasonable. This is an indie game and probably developed by a single developer. I would probably add something like if this is for me or this is not for me. So probably I would demo as available. So if you guys want, if there are demos on the indie games that are featured on this on the 6-1 indie showcase,
finally calling my number, but my heart rate is
feel free to check them out.
How about we mellow out a little bit with some serene vibes?
Not so fishing, I'm not good with Bobo Bay.
First,
okay, let's see other games.
Who was part of our very first showcase back in 2022.
Whoa, 2022 was the last 6-1 indie showcase, and here I thought it was an annual thing.
Practicing a new song. Wanna play?
Bonnie Bear saves frog time. Well, it has a charming art style.
Bonnie, it's frog time.
Wait, what?
Hi, Bonnie. Do you wanna buy some booster eggs?
That voice is, hi, Bonnie. Do you wanna buy some food? You won. Self-worth.
It's been a tough year, no?
Yeah.
Chin up. I got you something.
A big slice of Gouda cheese. My favorite.
Gouda cheese.
What?
No matter what I do, I won't
It's a cape. I don't know. I think it's charming. Will I play it?
No,
Probably not. There seems to be an interesting sense of humor on this game. Bonnie Bear saves frog time. What does that even mean? Try the demo on Steam. Off-brand games. Obscuro Blossoms Glow. This one is a side-scrolling platformer. It's charming, huh? With environmental puzzles. You know. So you are able to manipulate flowers? You know. Obscuro, blossoms glow. Yeah. School. A fishing game. Wombat Brawler. Cast and chill. Oh, it's pretty charming yung pixel graphics niya. And how about the fishing mechanics? How deep is it? Or is it an idle game? I don't see any controls. Is it an idle game? Kinda looks cute. Cast and chill. Sabi na eh. Cozy idle fishing. Okay, let's add this to my watch list. Cast and chill. Idle fishing game.
What's up, gamers? I'm Buddy from Akupara Games, and today I'm joined by my friend Monik, who's going to tell us all about
That's day for fishing, ain't it?
Demo.
Dropping today.
Demo.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Buddy, and thank you to the 6-1 team for having me. Name's Unwise. I'm the creator of Future Vibe Check. Future Vibe Check is an automation game.
Future Vibe Check.
Music. And it's something that I spent the past 2 years.
Future Vibe Check. So let's see if the trailer will impress me, but maybe yours will, your mileage may differ.
Weird Eastern philosophy. So if you like any of those things, who doesn't like music, Buddy?
I love music.
Mayari, good evening, or rather good morning. We are watching the 6-1 Indie Showcase. It showcases upcoming indie games, so if you are looking for the next big game to check out in the indie space, might want to check it out for yourself over here or on YouTube.
In Future Vibe Check, everything is handled for you. You're going to make beautiful music. So check out the demo today, launching today.
How about the trailer?
Whoever makes the sickest beat in the demo is going to get a DJ Otter plushie, which we're really excited about. We're running weekly contests for folks. It's going to be a blast.
How we're going to do that, I don't know. You don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, but I'm making the promise here today. Thank you so much.
But how would you do that then?
Take it away, me.
Well, hello again. For the folks at home, I'm Buddy, and I'm here to show off a little Future Vibe Check, a musical automation game. And in this video,
musical automation?
break down what exactly that means. All right,
let's see.
We've all played automation games.
Future
build
Vibe
the thing that
Check.
builds the thing.
It kind of looks interesting.
Stone, get out some bricks. That's the automation. What Future Vibe Check does is make the thing you build make music.
Interesting.
That's a signal emitter, which is powered by the beat maker. The white light is the signal.
Very interesting.
If it makes the beat that you're hearing. Now, the signal is tied to the instrument. This beat is just a kick drum, like you'd hear in any rock song. But what happens when we add the guitar on top?
This will probably be a great
we took a rhythm
rhythm game for
and like any other automation
musicians.
Game, it gets pretty complicated from here.
I can already see various YouTube channel content creators making music using a Future Vibe Check. See, look.
Because this, gamers, this is what we call the vibe. If you want to mine resources, you have to have a vibe. If you want to progress, you need to refine the vibe. And
Looks
if you
cool,
want to sit back and relax and listen to all the music you've made, well, that's what we're here for too. You can demo Future Vibe Check for yourself right now on Steam. Thanks for tuning in, gamers. Thank you as well to Mike and Kyle for letting me and Monik come chill with
Future
you guys.
Vibe Check.
Catch you in the next one.
I thought it was just going to be some lame UI slap kind of indie game, but it looks good. It actually looks good.
We're rocking and rolling straight into even more.
And the mechanics are really interesting.
Rhythm-based RPG.
Another rhythm-based game. King Yosef joins the Restless OST. So hopefully this is not the copyright. This is copyright-free music. If not, hopefully they just allow us to use it without worrying about getting flagged. Oh, they're really using music from various artists. At least they're crediting them. What was that game with Jack Black? Wherein he also uses the power of music to fight off the enemies. Andrew Wang, Cult of Luna, Davey, Dovetail, Jeff. Siguro for the fans of those bands, that is something. Summer 2025, Fretless. Andrew Huang, yep. Damn, you might want to check that game out, Maya. This is Away From Home, exclusive look. It kind of looks charming, no? The animation is Away From Home. Giving off a mother vibe. Away From Home. Or Mother 3. What is this? Is this a different game? Is this the same game? Away From Home? Oh, it's a mishmash of genres. Then it's a rhythm game. Why what? And then what? It's a first-person game? Or am I looking at a different game now? What? Now it becomes a horror game. Resident Evil? No, it's a rhythm game. You know. Okay, it's still the same game. It's a rhythm game. Okay, it's a rhythm game. Away From Home. Mother becomes the main character. October 22nd, wishlist. Heat. Oh, it's giving him an old school penguin. Pick up the quest. Oh, so are they like categorizing this by genre? Because I think this is another rhythm game. See, he's playing a flute. Yeah, it is a rhythm game. Or maybe it just showed the notes, pero fight deadly enemies with music. Okay, so you're just switching or doing combos using notes, but I think it's with the button press, like X for the single notes, B for the double notes, X for this one. This is more of a platformer. Pixel art platformer. Looks cool though. The main protagonist is a duck. My god, that soundtrack is so nostalgic. Yep, yeah, it's a cheap tune. It's like you have heard it, but you probably haven't. They can't use existing music because they'll probably get sued. Sign? Okay, this is a different game. Scratch That Cat. Oh yeah, they are really showcasing the game per genre. It's a 3D platformer game with music themes. Scratch Cat. Think Mario Odyssey, A Hat in Time, Crash, Super Mario Odyssey. But it's a rhythm game. I just hope that they just allow us to freely utilize the music in each of these games, or this will be a headache editing it on YouTube. Scratch the Cat. Zoop, 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 zoop. Xbox Series S and X. What?
Hi, I'm Felix, creative director at Flat Ponies. I hope you enjoy.
Oh, he is making the
Scratch the Cat. I want to show you
the audio for the game. Yo, Matt! Ling Xiang, Huang.
I really like that we're making a game.
Ang galing nung
gameplay.
Oh, yo, Matt, we are currently watching 6-1 Indie Showcase, wherein they are previewing some upcoming indie games.
Elements into account for the level design and challenges, some that are tied to the beat,
we're committed to
Rhythm
all the
game.
different aspects of music in the
Trickster should be
fauna,
watching this.
architecture, and that helps still this world.
It's really fun.
Since the first part of the 6-1 Indie Showcase is mostly rhythm games. But I think as we go along the showcase, we will be exploring other game genres. There might be a first-person game here. And they also incorporate the some dev interviews. But of course,
record collecting. I can't believe Flat Ponies made a game specifically for you.
You'll love to see it. Actually, while we're still on the subject of records, we do have one more music-related announcement.
Music-related.
Ever since we started conceptualizing this showcase way back during lockdown, there was always one games-adjacent item I want to announce. It may have taken a few years, but man, here we are, and it was well worth the wait.
WoW on vinyl. Oh, look at that oh. Anime, Sunset Visitor. Oh. Wait.
Love your mother and trust in her teachings. Do your duties and carry out.
Oh, I really do hope that they allow us to use the music for this game or for the trailers here. Of course, all of the music that you are listening to is copyright of their respective owners. We do not own any of them. Composed by Lynn Cacho, Drew Redman, and Alex Ma. 1000X Resist 12x12 insert. Andrew Chai. Pre-order today. So it's a vinyl record? Pre-order today? Very okay vinyl. Is this a game or they're just selling vinyl?
Thanks to our friends at Sunset Visitor and Very Okay Vinyl for allowing us to take a bit of a side quest. I can't wait to get my hands on that pressing.
We're actually pretty familiar with all kinds of quests. Whether we're out here fighting demons on the streets, zipping through space in our starfighters, or hitting rock bottom in a struggling economy, it sounds like a quest we'd pick up on a typical Thursday here in New York.
Jump the Track. Another rhythm game or music themed game. Interesting art style. Let the ball guide your way. Arcade, action, comedy. Choice unlocked. I guess if they categorize themselves as a music or rhythm game, what do you call those games na you're controlling a ball and then you're destroying specific blocks? It's far from being a rhythm game because you're just simply using a ball to bounce it around puzzles. Jump the Track. Demo is available. Again, if you find any of this appealing yourself, you can just check them out on Steam, since most of them have demos. Scaravan 66. What do you call these kinds of game? This is not a racing game. Car themed game. Almost similar to Twisted Metal, but you're only racing on a single track. And boss battles, more like shoot 'em up. And then of course, it's also roguelite, has roguelite elements. Look at that. Von Velvet, Death Code. Yeah, it's more like a bullet hell shoot 'em up roguelite. Wow. You can really add anything with the roguelites nowadays. Coming to early... so it's going to be an early access first. Hello, Smudgy! We're currently watching 6-1 Indie Showcase as we are an official co-streamer for this special indie game event. Again, thank you to Vicarious PR and Publishing for reaching out to us to provide some assets and giving us a heads up that there is this indie showcase since we are big into indie games. Are they using an alien or their own unique language? Rogue Eclipse, Hascraft's Rogue Eclipse. A space shooter. Seems frantic, huh? I wonder how do you avoid missiles heading your way? Hopefully there aren't any beams that are coming from behind you, right? On a perfect world, the only thing that you are able to see is the missiles that are going towards your direction. But in reality, of course, some enemy projectiles are coming from your back. Seems so frantic. Seizure warning, guys. And there are still tons of upcoming indie games, Maji. You might want to check out Rogue Eclipse. You might want to hang out and check what are other games that are
audio
coming.
Engineer and voice actor for the Classified X.
Classified
We're so
X.
excited to share our new trailer for Glitchspanker, a comedic narrative-driven exploration game. Glitchspanker is about a 12-year-old boy in the 90s who tries to borrow his mom's secret game, Big Booty Slappers 6. Unfortunately,
Big Booty
a sentient
Slappers
virus
6.
named Spunk has infected and broken the game. And now you have to use the Glitchspanker antivirus to find and
What?
Oh my god, you're so boring.
Hello?
It's me, Spunk the Virus. I think I can do this way better.
What?
Go on then.
But there's more to Spunk than just being a virus. Of course you can try to kill him.
I have been looking into more indie games nowadays. Big game names are getting too much. Yeah, true. And of course, they are also budget friendly.
We hope you enjoy the new
And
trailer
like you
for
can get like 3 games for the price of one quadruple A video game, right?
Enjoy.
So let's see
We love you.
if this will impress us.
The human.
Glitch Spanker, Classified X.
The Spank Stick. Got a nasty
The Spank
computer
Sticks.
virus eating the code of your favorite game? Well, that's no worry at all with the Glitchspanker antivirus.
Glitch Spanker
Spank Stick.
antivirus.
Get rid of it with a simple swat of a stick.
What in the
Virus being a
okay.
bit stubborn, a bit crafty, Glitchspanker has the
Glitch
solution.
Spanker.
Glitchspanker. Just spank it.
Just spank it.
Whoa now. You don't have to kill me over eating
I
your
find
booty
this
slapping
hilarious.
game.
Glitch Spanker.
Just give me a chance. Here, let's
Sana
fix
all
this
in his
commercial.
spank.
Make a new friend. Or several. Do a dance. Master magic. Slink in sewers. Succumb to the infinite void.
Wow, backrooms. Oh, Friday
Let me
nights.
just there's too many
But the basic gist is you have your mythical glitch spanker. It basically deletes the virus, so you're just
Glitchspanker,
deleting the
you can
virus.
contain and torture any glitch. Be his friend or foe. Every choice is up to you.
Okay. My curiosity is piqued.
Your games, your health, or the loss of your mortal human soul. Deviation from the path of the game may result in the death
And
of your family,
there's a demo
possibly the entire
available.
human world. Any eldritch abomination found inside the
So
antivirus
at least
will
most of the
any
indie
refund
games here have
claim
demos, so you can check that out. Enter the portal.
Glitchspanker is a 6-1 indie ass game. Do we have any more weird shit to show? Yeah, that works.
Is it rolling?
What?
All
Sock
right.
puppets?
You lent your charger, but you never got it back. Your dog dropped
Guilty
that
as
turd
suck.
on the rug. Ghosted
Demon
after
Max.
They said, let's catch up soon. Subjection. No more excuses.
Guilty
It's
as suck.
time for real justice.
Cut! That's the one!
Oh, those lunch burritos were a mistake.
Set your friends up to 9 at once. Roberts stole my Nintendo Swatch too. Huh? What kind of game is security camera? What the? So it's like an Ace Attorney type of game, social game? Oh my god! Live the trial from every angle. What are we looking at here? Suspicious package under. Customize every single trial. So it is a social game. Oh, I wonder how does this play, no? You're using your friend's faces. Guilty as suck. Parang guilty as charged. It's a play on that phrase. Grandma, no. Out tomorrow.
You're picking up your own stuff and you're making a mess of your own house.
Clearly, you got no respect
Grandma,
for this property,
no.
which is cool AF.
I hate to admit it, but what you're serving up looks real tasty.
What?
Eat more trash. Prove that you can hang out
What the F is this game? This is nightmare fuel.
Decision to enter her neighbor's mouth. If the grandma doesn't achieve her goal, I don't know what I'll do.
How did Grandma enter that someone's vowel? Grandma, no! And they titled it properly, like Grandma, no! Oh, you can customize Grandma. What the F are we looking at? Out tomorrow. Grandma, no! I thought this one, I think I have seen this, yung building relationships. So this is basically a dating sim. But instead of humans, you're playing as a house. You will be dating other houses. I thought this was already released. Maybe I think it was on early access last time. Yeah, it's a house dating sim. So if you guys are into houses, you might want to check this game out. Hey, look, a house. Fishing. Only in the indie space, guys. Only in the indie space. They will probably not have these kinds of game coming from EA. or Ubisoft. Building relationships.
There's nothing more beautiful than the love between 8 walls and a handful of windows. Hey everybody, I'm Coco Confession. I'm a Twitch partner, variety content creator, musician, and an advocate for invisible illnesses and disabilities.
Okay.
While we take a brief breather from all these incredible indies,
so it's just an
I'd love to tell you a little bit about
advocacy.
Game On to End Lupus.
Game
May is
On to
Lupus
End
Awareness
Lupus.
Month, and it's the best time to educate and bring awareness around this
Okay,
terrible
so
disease. Lupus is an autoimmune disease, which means that your immune system, the body system that usually fights infections, attacks healthy tissue instead. The Lupus Foundation of America's mission is to improve the quality of life for all people affected by lupus through programs of research, education, support, and advocacy. Back in 2020, with the direct partnership of the Lupus Foundation of America, a handful of Twitch streamers banded together to create Game On to End Lupus, which is the largest
at least there's
collaborative fundraiser
a game
on Twitch for lupus research and
for
support
lupus
programs.
research
We are
charity.
now in our 6th year, have over 150 participants, and are on our way to hitting our milestone of $1 million raised through this event. Even though we are already deep in May, there's still time to join us. If you're a streamer or an artist, crafter, musician, or just want to fundraise within your community, head over to lupus.org and join us to help make lupus visible. Thank you for helping us game on to end lupus. Now from the legendary Japanese duo of Swery and Suda51, let's check out our stay
Suda51.
at Hotel Barcelona.
Suda51. Suda51 is already considered an indie game developer? Well, this game isn't as warmly and widely accepted. Hotel Barcelona. Have I...
Let the game begin.
Yes, very Suda51. So this time it's a side-scroller.
How painfully human.
Freaky one. A freaky side scroller. But it kind of looks good though. You're following an anime girl character.
I'll burn you to the bone.
Hotel Barcelona coming 2025. Hey, Aaron.
Have you ever been in a situation where you need to do something simple, but somehow...
Good evening, Aaron. We're currently watching the 6-1 Indie Showcase. Happy streaming, Kuya Korix. Thank you.
Where your thoughts and personality traits fight for control like a group project gone wrong.
So what is this?
So, I guess you'll just keep staring at the suitcase for now. But what about other situations? Oh, right. You want to talk, but... what if she hates you
Introvert
forever?
and extrovert.
Great news.
Oh,
Your
what was
brain
that
has
game
decided
again?
to save you from embarrassment
Disco
by doing
Elysium.
Absolutely nothing.
I think this is this took inspiration from Disco Elysium.
Which means that this guy literally can't shut up. But here's the kicker. If you understand why
Status
you do
tipsy.
things, maybe you can actually change. Rue Valley isn't just about making choices. It's about figuring out why you make them.
Yeah. Disco Elysium inspired game. I don't know what kind of genre Disco Elysium is. Oh. Rue Valley wishlist. Demo is available. What is funny is most of the indie games are providing demos. They are that confident with their games. Karimara. Horror? Axe. Ragdoll's Garden Tool. You have some question? Find a solution. That's your job, isn't it? Statues. Is it edible? I don't give a shit. You're a curious little guy. What is this? Man. Karimara, Beneath the Forlorn Limbs. Add to wishlist, coming very soon. Palo, Bastinus Rex. Okay, so it's not yet available. And I think there is no... Is there a demo? Thank you, 6-1.
Similar to our vinyl reveal,
So we can only just wishlist this game.
That's not technically a video game. Here's BLE Studios with a world premiere.
So is it a video game or not?
I need to send them back. Now.
Battle versus BLE Studios Battle versus. Well, okay. Show us what you got, BLE Studios.
Why would I do that when we have the chance to truly analyze that potential?
Mm-hmm.
Potential for what? What are you planning?
Show us gameplay. So that's why they can't show anything.
My name is Asa, and you just watched the world premiere trailer from my game, Battle Versus. It takes all the preconceived notions on what a tabletop game can be, it polishes them up real nice, flips them upside down, and stomps them into oblivion. Blending faction-based strategic multiplayer action, Battle Versus drops players into a bombastically dark tournament of power and poise. This was a tabletop experience that was built using video game design principles. Utilizing a simple D6 system, the Battleverse rule set is open to varying playstyles, making it easy for players to take control of one of the 4 carefully crafted factions.
I thought this was an indie game showcase.
Or summoning the Kraken from the depths. Make sure that when the dust settles,
When you can even say that basketball is a game, so are we going to see that as well?
Social platforms, but more importantly,
Well, at least that's one criticism that I can give them. Like,
and if you want to be one of the first,
well, sometimes I understand it's hard to criticize that if you are doing a charity campaign, but
Let's do some hypotheticals, Mike. Do you think you
I
can
think
spend an entire day
I
as
have
a
seen
giraffe without
various
speaking to anyone
older
at all?
showcase indie game showcase that don't have any
Can you imagine anything worse than being
speakers, no
stuck in a time loop,
hosts,
reliving the same day
pure
over and over
indie
Or
game
what if you're
trailers.
trapped in a web of locked rooms
So
by
is
a
that good or is that
maniacal game
bad? You be
So,
the
a
judge.
typical day in the good old US of A.
A week in the life of a social giraffe. 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 Could you help me for a moment? So what's your life like living the friendly city? So you're basically an introvert, a social giraffe. Ink Shade, Studio Vazel, Ink Shade, a dark tabletop-like game, a real video game. Roguelite as well. Man, it's so freaking dark. Yet it's super stylish. Everyone is dead. Dispelier. It's pretty interesting though. It has tabletop mechanics, but it is very much a video game. Is it an RPG though? The tables or yung mga sets looks good. Inkshade wishlist on Steam. Okay, next up. A curse without an end. Kijora. Showcase debut. Ooh. Time travel? Their worst nightmare became real. Suddenly, it becomes a dark horror game. Oh. So you're basically... Interesting. Kijora. Interesting. Basically, it started off as yung art style demo. There's a demo available on September 4th.
Hello everyone, my name is Rodion.
Kijora.
I'm a producer and level artist. Oh, and light artist and cinematic artist at Cyberhead Games. And today we present you the game One Way Home. One Way Home is a horror puzzle adventure about a 12-year-old boy who travels through a post-apocalyptic city of
One Way
nightmares
Home
in search of a way home. You will have to choose from several paths, unravel the secret live in Dravens, and find you one way home.
Hey,
I hope you enjoy
Riz, super
our
cutie,
trailer
good.
and add the game
Good
to your
morning.
wish
It's
list.
now
Enjoy the
it's now a
watching,
morning,
friends.
12:45 a.m. One Way Home showcase debut. One Way Home. At least most of the games that are showcased here have demos, so if you see me playing an Itsuma demo series, it probably came from the 6-1 Indie Showcase. Also, it's also basically similar to Limbo, Little Nightmares, where you are given the control of a boy who can barely defend himself. One Way Home. Play the demo on Steam.
Mike! Jesus. Someone stole my bug collection that I brought to set today.
Is that your roach?
Nah, that doesn't look like Brandy. I feel like we're being catfished. Someone get Jack Pepper on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NBC Express, the only shopping channel with no delays, no refunds, and no paperwork whatsoever. Today we're presenting you with a brand new line of home essentials. Don't wait too long, they're going fast. Feeling the heat?
Oh, this one I have seen. Mouse PI for hire. This is basically a OG Doom-like game. If you have, of course, if you have seen Doom: The Dark Ages, this is a game similar to that, but it has a old school cartoon vibe. 50s? The 50s or the 40s?
Automatic turpentine cleanser, you wipe, swipe, clean, and shine every inch of your front yard. Order now. Limited stock available.
Looks cool though. Very artistic.
Grab yourself a brand new Mind D's self-aware attitude changer.
Attitude changer.
Making friends becomes mind-blowingly easy. You don't need to strain your brain. Mind D will do the thinking for you.
What?
Don't think. Order before you come to your senses. Wishlist now, and we'll ring your bell
Mouse
when they're
PI
ready.
for hire.
Spike D is not responsible for any damage to your own personality or the fragile fabric of reality.
Cerulean Schaefer. Cute bugs. Bug collecting game. Win tiny battles. Could this be an idle game? Collect, upgrade, and train your team. What? It's pretty charming. And you also level them up. What? Enjoy the summer in Kabuto Park. Oh, parang I think I have encountered this game before. That Kabuto Park. I played that.
What is that?
Alien? The wide open sky is running out of catfish. Wait, what? What are we seeing here? What is this game? Giant catfish. What is that? It's giant catfish. What are we seeing here? Is this snake.io? Perhaps you can learn. So it's a photo capturing game? Almost similar to Pokemon Snap. this game is not for me. The wide open sky is running out of catfish.
Huh. I guess it was nothing.
Zip It Games.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
I
hello.
didn't see you there. It's me, Nick Lives, from Night Signal Entertainment. And our next game that we're working on with Gray Alien Games is called Forbidden Solitaire. It's a dark, FMV-inspired
Forbidden Solitaire.
dungeon solitaire game. It's a very scary
Wait,
game,
what?
so tell your children to leave the room
FMV
now before
game.
this trailer
Let that
plays.
sink in.
Now enjoy the trailer for Forbidden Solitaire.
How can a solitaire game be scary?
Creators of ancient enemy and home safety hotline.
Gathered in protest of a controversial new video game.
Comes a state-of-the-art
Now the strange death was reported.
CD-ROM experience.
No reason for it to be this violent. It's solitaire.
At least they are self-aware. So from Balatro now to solitaire.
Forbidden Solitaire.
It has that 90s camp or 80s camp.
Forbidden Solitaire was gnarly back in the day. Mama Stevenson banned it from our house, so we appreciate Night Signal Entertainment and Gray Alien Games for unearthing it.
Mama Stevenson, a saint.
She sure is.
We always love taking a look at the future of horror. Our spring showcase brings a mind-bending interpretation of a classic 2D platformer, cryptid hunting, and what could be an immersive dive into one of these TVs behind
Okay,
us.
so now they're switching to horror, the horror genre.
King-like adventure.
Yo, Tito Zone! Sabi ni Tito Zone, hi. Hi, Shy. Hi, Shy. Ishi. Oh. Keep your phone charged. Rule 1. Goodwin Games, quite a ride. Showcase debut, quite a ride. You don't look back. Is it any good? Uy. Uy. Cthulhu. What? Wow, this cat. Stranger Things. Totozom! Sabi ni Ishi. Oh, a real person. What? What the? Bakit mostly ng indie games nakakahilo? Need ko mag-bonam. Because it's usually in a first-person perspective. Quite a ride. Quite a ride. Okay. Wait for the game. Quite a ride. Rule 3. Oy, look at that. Super Mario clone, but it will turn into a horror game. Oh. Look who's here! A new friend! It's me, Mario.
We have been so excited for you to join us. I am Mindy, and this is my awesome world. I love it here, and I know you will love it too. So let us not waste any time.
Let's not waste any time.
I am waiting for you.
Okay. To play oh, interesting. So if you fail one of their games, it turns into a horror game. So it's almost similar to Friday Nights at Freddy's. You do know, guys, that Friday Night has a Okay. Di ko alam if indie talaga ba yun o dark web. Benny Bash. Wishlist on Steam. Benny Bash. Uy. Uy. Video Ghastlies. This one looks interesting. Video Ghastlies. Uy. Coming 2025.
You ever seen something you couldn't explain? Like there was something lurking in the shadows.
Okay, so now we are in the horror section. Earlier we were in the rhythm-based
Maybe you
games.
tried telling someone, but they just laughed it off. My friend, you're not alone.
Hi, my name is Levi Chambers.
My name's
Founder of
Levi
the
Chambers.
Appalachian Investigation Group, and I believe it. I've spent my whole life tracking down these creatures all up and down these mountains. Mothman, Flatwoods Monster, Sheep Squatch.
Whoa, I
I've seen
see
them
it
all.
so clearly.
We investigate the strange and unexplained, and we do it for folks like you.
A game by Jade Meadows. Who is that?
Just 1 2. Just 1 2.
So if you think you've seen something, heard something, or just felt not right, give us a call at 304-574-8909.
8909.
In these mountains, anything is possible.
I don't know. Blue Ridge Hunting. So that's the name of their game. It's Blue Ridge Hunting.
Hi, my name is Jade Meadows, and I'm the developer behind Blue Ridge Hunting, the game you just saw. Blue Ridge
Okay.
Hunting is a co-op horror game where you and your friends are
Co-op
tasked
horror
with
game.
investigating and tracking down some of the most infamous cryptids set to haunt the Appalachian Mountains. All of the monsters you come across and levels you explore are based on real-life locations, encounters, and folklore. Make sure to wishlist Blue Ridge Hunting on Steam and join the Discord to keep up to date.
Ano yung name nung game kanina
Links for
na
both can be
pixel
found
cute
on
na may rabbit?
blueridgehunting.com. Thank you.
Our next batch of games takes us back to a bygone era, with throwbacks to our favorite creature collectors and a retro twist on indie classics like VVV.
Was that enough V's? One developer even goes outside the box, bringing that nostalgic
I think I wasn't able
box art to life.
a Siri? I wasn't able to pick up the name eh. I'll look at it. I'll look back at it when this goes on VODs. Petal Runner. So mostly just trailers. Give us some gameplay footage. Tamagotchi. There you go. Oh, it kinda gives up an old Pokemon for the Game Boy vibe. Tamagotchi. So they really went with this kind of aesthetic. Yeah, it's almost like a GBA vibe. Game Boy, the old school. Game Boy Color even. And it's a creature collector as well. Pokemon. Petal Runner. Wishlist now on Steam. Petal Runner. How do vampires attain immortality? Oddbat. F. So your basic quest is to avoid red items. Add that. Demo is available. Kid Bash. Wheel classic weapon, so it's taking inspiration from Mega Man. It's a 2.5D claymation platformer. See? Side-scroller platformer. Mega Man X Bomberman. Yes. With the, I don't know, I think claymation. No, not really claymation. Become a super legend. But if they're similar, like if you get you'll get new power-ups when you defeat bosses. I think you already know the references. And Mario. Kid Bash Super Legends, eh? They're taking various inspiration from platformers. That's Kid Bash. But was it a horror game?
Can you believe Kid Bash Super Legend? That gameplay was wild.
Insane stuff. Speaking of insane, I think we've reached the one more thing moment of the show.
Insane is exactly what Kyle and I said to each other when our final game popped up on our TikTok feeds a couple years back. We promised each other that when it was ready, we'd reach out and ask them to close the show. Well, the stars have aligned and we're making it happen.
Okay. This is the last part? What? Dinosaur with bastard sword? What the heck? Dinosaurs with swords and medieval weapons. This time you are the monster and you are hunting. Dino Blade, like literally. Dino Blade.
Hi, my name is Jing Wing from Team Spino LLC. You may have seen a animation video of a Spinosaurus wielding a Buster Sword before. That was created just to make my portfolio better, but it went viral and people kept asking for a game. So here we are, Dino Blade.
Dino Blade.
As a Spinosaurus wielding a great sword, fighting against other dinosaurs that may or may not have weapons. I want to thank everyone so much for motivating me. And
maybe this is a meme game, but if he manages to get a good compelling game, why not? That the dinosaurs are leveling
We're
up.
but simple men who love big dinosaurs with big swords.
Dino Blade was a bucket list game for us. So huge thanks to Team Spino for wrapping it up in the most metal way possible. Perfect way to call it a wrap. Now it's time to get sappy, Mike.
As always, Visioncraft Productions, despite our best efforts to sabotage ourselves, you always make us look way more professional than
so
we
they're
deserve.
already done.
And our marketing family at Vicarious PR, thank you for helping us support these incredible developers.
Yep.
So many indies
Vicarious
are working
PR.
with limited resources and bandwidth, just looking for a
Okay,
chance.
so those
We're
are
so
the
grateful we can
upcoming
offer them
indie
that
games.
chance
I
without
think
asking for a penny in
I
return.
only have a
Having
couple of
partners who
games
share
that
the same goals and
have
values
interested
means the
me.
world to us.
Crash and
speaking
Chill,
of which, to all the
Future
developers
Vibe
and
Check,
publishers involved today,
Glitch
thank you from the
Banker,
bottom of our hearts for
Kejora.
trusting us with your babies.
Whether this is your first time with us, your coach,
Video Gaslies.
or you're part of the 6-1 indie
Hey, Princess
community,
Melissa,
your
thank you for
passion and
checking
enthusiasm
in.
for the indie scene keeps us going through the long
Parang
way.
isa lang yung nagustuhan ko. Yeah.
Thank you.
And
We can't wait to hear your reactions.
It's
and thoughts.
normal.
And while it's just me, Mike, and PD on camera today, the full 6-1 crew is what turns this showcase into something larger than life.
Hello,
every
Princess
single
Melissa.
time. Once again, for everyone watching,
Tomb Raider.
don't forget to visit 61indie.com/showcase. There you'll find the full list of games shown today, along with hands-on previews and interviews.
Okay, now
from
if you
our
guys want to
editorial
also
team and a post-show
learn more about
You'll also find the
the
link to the
games
6-1
that they
Indie Showcase
showcased,
Steam event.
go to their
Please
website.
wishlist, play demos, and add some new games to your library.
Beyond wishlisting, demoing, and picking up games, if you can, we have one more request. There are real human beings behind the games that you saw today. Some of the kindest, most dedicated individuals you'll ever meet. Making a game is nothing short of a miracle, especially in an era of layoffs, studio closures, and corporate consolidation. It takes blood, sweat, and tears to create something magical, so please show them your love, gratitude, and respect. And while you're at it, extend that love beyond games. Uplift, support, and stand alongside our queer, trans, non-binary, and BIPOC friends and family. Whether it's a few folks living in a big white house or a random name on the internet. Reject hate, drown it out with love. We may not all vibe with the same games, and damn, you might only still be here hoping I lied about Silksong earlier, but regardless, we're all in this together.
The 6-1 Indie Showcase returns in September, and the Indie Game Awards are back for its second ceremony in December. The reception for the first ceremony was beyond words, and we're beyond excited to put all our resources and full production support into round 2. We'll share more details soon, so keep an eye on our site and socials to be in the know. But you won't have to wait too long for even more indie hype. This June, many of our showcase friends are celebrating the summer season with a
Frosty
fresh
Games
slate of
Fest,
games
Southeast
that deserve
Asian
all
Game
the love.
Showcase, Latin American Games, Green Games, Black Voices in
Till then,
Gaming.
we love you. Stay safe.
Doing good, Princess. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the 6-1 indie game showcase. Or indie showcase. Okay. I have a few words about what I have seen. Hold up. We have one more thing. What is that? 6-1. Publishing. Mm-hmm. So are you going to announce something good? Or are we done? I guess they're done. Yeah, it's already done. It's a trap. One more thing, 6-1 publishing. So at the end of the day, they have turned into a publisher. Well, maybe we can backtrack and watch some of the games. They started out with this game. Truth Scrapper. So they started with this game. So I did say earlier na you should be reasonable with our expectation. Again, most of them are indie games, but I will be quite surprised if there is a clear obscure level type of game. We can just simply review what we have seen so far.
Hello everyone, I am Adrian, also known as Insert
Wait. Shadows of a Chroma Tower. I think this one is good. Shadows of the Chroma Tower. If you guys are into like first person Doom like game or Scrolls like. I don't know if this is also a roguelite type of game. You know, Shadows of Chroma Tower. Okay. What else? This one. Cosmos. I think your Artist Impact. Artist Impact. Thank you, Ishii, for the posture check. It looks badass, especially when she's fighting monsters. And it's coming to Steam August 7. Wishlist this. Artist Impact. Some games are really out there. I will put it mildly at that. This one is one of those games. This one, I think the art style is not for me.
Platformer. But first, a returning developer who was
Artist
part of our
impact.
very first showcase back in 2022.
Whoa, Bunny Bear. So
This
what are
one
you
is a bit.
doing? We're practicing it.
The writing is okay, I guess. This one is a chill indie, what do you call that? Idle game. This one. So what do you call that? Malarasti's retirement. But this time you're just a fisher. It's called Catch and Chill. Citrix, meow. Good evening, Citrix. So will it marry or combine cast and chill? Cozy idle fishing.
What's up, gamers? I'm Buddy from Akupara Games, and today I'm joined by my friend Monik, who's gonna
Torio, satisfactory.
making the promise here today.
I thought
Thank
this
you so
one,
much
they
to
have
the
a
619
very
crew,
interesting
and,
game. It's called Feature
take
Vibe
away
Check.
Me.
Well, hello again.
This is Feature
For the
Vibe
folks
Check.
At home, I'm Buddy, and I'm here to show off a little Future Vibe Check, a musical automation game. And in this video, I'm going to break down what exactly that means. All right, so we've all played automation games. You build the thing that builds the thing. Put in some stone, get out some bricks. That's the automation. What Future Vibe Check does is make the thing you build make music. See this? That's a signal emitter, which is powered by the beat maker. The white light is the signal, and as the signal hits the blocks, it makes the beat that you're hearing. Now, the signal is tied to the instrument. This beat is just a kick drum, like you'd hear in any rock song, but what happens when we add the guitar on top? We took a rhythm, and we gave it a melody. And like any other automation game, it gets pretty complicated from here on out, till the song sounds more like this. Because this, gamers, this is what we call the vibe. If you want to mine resources, you have to have a vibe. If you want to progress, you need to refine the vibe.
Live yung sa Traveler says sa umaga ko na lang i-stream before ako mag-schedule one. Oh.
Well, that's what we're here for.
And
too.
it's already late. It's like
You can demo
1:13
Future
a.m.
Vibe Check for yourself right now on Steam. Thanks for tuning in, gamers.
This
Thank you
one,
as
this has
well
a
to
very
Mike and
interesting
Kyle
premise.
for letting me and Monik come chill with you guys.
Vibe
Catch you
check.
in the next one.
That's a crypt.
This one is a bit. What else are
Pick up on a
the?
typical Thursday here in New York.
This one is more of a Sunset Overdrive or Horizon something. A shoot 'em up. I don't know.
Hey, Dory Stoltz here, audio engineer and voice actor for The Classified X. We're so excited to share our new trailer for Glitch.
This one's also in pique my curiosity. The mouse PI. At least artistic wise. I have been following them on Threads. Mouse PI. Hey Vivi, thank you for the alert.
With our automatic turpentine cleanser, you wipe, swipe, clean, and shine every inch of your front yard. Order now. Limited stock available. Tired of feeling invisible?
Thank you for the shout out. No problem, Vivi. Okay, we just finished watching the 6-1 indie showcase, so it is what it is. We only have a few games that we saw there that really interest us. The main game probably is Artist Impact, Video Gaslies, One Way Home, Kijora, Glitch Panker, Future Vibe Check, and Cast and Chill, and maybe a bit of Shadows of Chroma. Ishi said that she has played this game. I think this is also available on mobile phones. So what do you think about this, Ishi? Yeah, been lurking. Thank you for streaming it. So if you guys have found anything that piqued your curiosity, some of the games that are featured in the 6-1 Indie Showcase have demos. So ayan, see it for yourself, and then if you really like it, go wishlist them. If pre-order is available, go pre-order them. Kabuto Park, May 28. So basically it's only a demo version.
What is that?
And this one is a bit weird as well. Catfish. This one is kind of giving off the, what do you call that, Pacific Drive type of game. But you are not using a car this time, you are using a bike. I think it's titled Quite a Ride. Okay, so I guess that's it.
Anything is possible.
Okay, so with that, let's pause this up, and then with that, that's a 6-1 Indie Showcase. Again, let's do a roll call for the games that we're excited for, that we really dig on that showcase. We have Shadows of Chroma Tower, we have Cast and Chill, we have Future Vibe Check, we have Glitch Panker, Kejora, One Way Home, Quite a Ride, and Video Gaslies and Artist Impact. And with that, ayan, thank you for hanging out. This will be exported to YouTube along with my other game event reactions. I think I prefer the no hosts, no what do you call this, no host, no commercials or no ads, and pure gameplay trailer, which the III Initiative had previously. You can watch my previous game reaction on the III Initiative, but again, this will go to my game events and reactions. We are going to have another game event this June. I think it's around June 6, so I will keep you guys posted as to when that indie game showcase event will become live, or hopefully they will have more games that we can sink our teeth into. But that's 6-1 Indie Showcase for May 22, 2025. And with that, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is just going to be a very short stream, although 1 hour and 29 minutes is not really short, but it's already 1:19 in the morning. And with that, let's roll the credits. Wait. No. No. What's happening? There you go. And with that, let's roll the credits. Where is my avatar? And credits roll. Thank you everyone who joined us in today's stream. To the subscribers, we have Ishi. For the chatters, we have Atari, Audrey Bunny, Citrix20, Cosmos Sama, Aaron, Ishi, Krogotlays, Kuroiro Gaming, Matapocalypse69, Mayari, Invisible, Princess Melissa, Riz Super Cuties, Magilefty, Tito Zone, and VV8. With that, alam mo na mag-end na. Yes, I'm really sleeping. And it's good sana if some of the games really have like light up a flame inside us, but most of them are like they're okay. Sure, let's find them out, let's check them out, and then wishlist them, but nothing that really pops up like, let's say, a Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I will probably pick 1 or 2 games there that has a demo, and we can sample that out on the coming days. But for now, that's it. And we are about to raid out, so you can copy and paste this raid message. For our regular viewers and followers, you can copy and paste this raid message. And for our subscribers, you can copy and paste this raid message containing our tier 1 emotes or use any of the emotes since you already have access to it. And with that, let's find somebody to raid. Who should we raid at this time? Tara guys, let's raid. Ba 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 ba. I don't even know who to raid. Tara guys, let's raid Luis 15. Luis 15 is currently playing Fantasy Life, the girl who steals time. Good night, Cosmos. Tara, let's raid Luis 15. Luis has raided us recently as well. And I don't remember raiding Luis as of late. So, raiding Luis 15. There you go. Raiding Luis. And with that, I will leave you with a short, heartfelt message. And with that, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us with the 6-1 Indie Showcase. And I will catch you on the next one again. You can check me out on YouTube for our past VODs, the III initiative. So hopefully we'll have more indie game showcase that features less talking, more game trailers, and just get to the meat and potatoes of it. So who knows? Let's see on the next event coming this June 6. So more details will roll out as we draw near or close to June. And there's a number of games that we are... okay. Bye-bye guys. We're already raiding. Bye-bye. I keep on yapping. I forgot that we're already ended the stream. Thank you again everyone if you're still here. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, do check me out on Twitch. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you.